Ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for the Ormondale Handicap. Number 1 is Donna and Dorothy Casella's Blackjack Road. Blackjack Road is trained by Fordell Fierce. The jockey is Russell Baze. Number 2, Juan Gamino's Native Wood. Native Wood is trained by George Weber. Alan Patterson is the jockey. Number 3 is Sully's Stable and Judy Goffis's Ambessa. Ambessa is trained by Judy Goffis and assistant Jeffrey Baker. Ron Warren is the rider. Number 4, Gil V. Dye Jr.'s Cool Chili. Cool Chili is trained by Mike Hart and sub-trainer Dina Becerra. In the saddle is Ray Seville. Number 5, Christopher Archuleta's Navis Star. Navis Star is trained by Steve Weiberg. In the irons, Rafael Meza. And number 6 is Merrill K. Albert's Cove Way. Cove Way is conditioned by Paul Waite and is being ridden by Marco Castaneda. They're all in line. They're racing in the Ormondale Handicap. Blackjack Road came away very well. He's going for the lead early on with Native Wood. These two are speedy and they go out together for the lead. Ambessa next and Cool Chili. Then comes Navis Star, and Cove Way is far behind the field early on. Down the backstretch, it's Blackjack Road and Native Wood dueling for the lead. They speed past the opening quarter in 22 flat. It's another 2.5 lengths farther back to Ambessa. Cool Chili is next. Then comes Navis Star, and Cove Way is far behind. Heading around the far turn, and Blackjack Road leads the way by a neck. Native Wood puts the pressure on. Navis Star 3 wide. Then comes Ambessa, who waits behind the leaders 1.5 lengths back. After that comes Cool Chili, and Cove Way is last. The half in 44 and 2, they're turning for home, and Blackjack Road is put to the whip. Here's Navis Star to chase him home. Ambessa racing in third, then comes Cool Chili and Native Wood. Blackjack Road continues to lead the way, and now he's opening up on them. Blackjack Road is too classy. He's going away to win the Ormondale. Blackjack Road over Navis Star. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle, presenting the trophy to the winning connections of the Ormondale Handicap is Mr. Frank Matagrano, the San Mateo County Budweiser wholesaler. And now returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the Ormondale Handicap, number 1, Donna and Dorothy Casella's Blackjack Road. An 8-year-old bay gelding by Kennedy Road out of Quicker Gold. Blackjack Road is trained by Fordell Fierce. Winning jockey Russell Baze. Blackjack Road was bred in California by E. Nahum. The 11th race is now official. Winning $5 exacta 1 and 5, $79.50. Ladies and gentlemen, Here is the field for the Mid-Peninsula Stakes. Number 1 is Kieran Mayberry's Ms. Golfer. Ms. Golfer is trained by Chuck Murphy and assistant Susan Murphy. In the saddle, Marco Castaneda. Number 2 is Valerie Nafe's Palace Madame. Palace Madame is trained by Riley Griffiths. Gary Boulanger is the jockey. Number 3, Perry and Eunice Cotton's Butterfly. Cotton's Butterfly is trained by Perry Cotton. The rider, Ken Lejeune. Number 4, James Eaton and Tom Said's Fool's Try. Fool's Try is trained by Lanny Sharp and is being ridden by Dale Baze. Number 5, Martin Bach and Dennis Ross's Zeeskite. Zeeskite is trained by Bill Mahorney. Roberto Gonzalez, the rider. Number 6 is Stephen B. Sahadi's Dilettante. She's trained by Jeff Bondi and assistant Tommy Nelson. In the saddle is Russell Baze. Number 7, Mr. and Mrs. Robert H. Walters' Bats Bast. Bats Bast is trained by Noble Hay III and is being ridden by Rafael Ameza. Number 8, Golden Eagle Farms' Balance of the Day. She's trained by Len Shoemaker and assistant Sergio Lindesma. Ray Seville is the jockey. And number 9 is Bonnie J. Seltzer's Bulger's Song. She's trained by Jim Dotson and is being ridden by Randy Shack. That's the field for the Mid-Peninsula Stakes. They're all in line. They're racing in the Mid-Peninsula Stakes. Way to a very good start. Fool's Try goes for the early lead with Cotton's Butterfly on the inside and Zeeskite out fast. They're followed by Bats Bast in 4th position. Then it's Balance of the Day, Bulger's Song, Dilettante splitting horses, Ms. Golfer, and Palace Madame. Down the backstretch in Zeeskite has cleared the field by 2 lengths. Cotton's Butterfly is second, Fool's Try, Bats Bast, and Dilettante between horses. 2 to Balance of the Day, Bulger's Song, Palace Madame, and Ms. Golfer. They're moving around the far turn and Zeeskite leads the way by 2. Cotton's Butterfly is second. Then it's Dilettante and Bats Bast 3 wide around that turn. 2 lengths farther back to Bulger's Song, followed by Palace Madame, Fool's Try, Ms. Golfer, and Balance of the Day. Turning for home in the Mid-Peninsula, and Zeeskite is clear. Roberto Gonzalez and Zeeskite in front by 5, coming down to the 8th pole. She's moving away from these. Then comes Cotton's Butterfly in second, Bats Bast and Dilettante. This is a runaway in the Mid-Peninsula. Zeeskite lengthening her stride, coming down to the wire. An impressive win. Zeeskite over Bats Bast. And now returning to the winner's circle is number 5, Martin Bach and Dennis Ross's Zeeskite. A 2-year-old Bay filly by Shane Kite out of Tilda. Zeeskite is trained by Bill Mahorney. Winning jockey Roberto Gonzalez. Zeeskite was bred in California by the owners. The result of the Mid-Peninsula Stakes is now official. $5 exacta, 5 and 7, $47. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for the Ladyhawke Ranch. Number 1 is Jan Mace and Samantha Siegel's Tasteful TV. Tasteful TV is trained by Barry Trenchard. Ray Seville is the jockey. Number 2, Doug Drever's VJ's Native. VJ's Native is trained by Doug Drever and is being ridden by Danny Campbell. Number 3, Mr. and Mrs. Stanley Keogh's Llama Lady. Llama Lady is trained by D. Mortensen. Rafael Meza is aboard. Number 4, Thomas W. Bachman's Sweet Leader. Sweet Leader is trained by Jerry Hollendorfer and assistant Roger Pfeiffer. Gary Boulanger in the saddle. Number 5 is Lily Stable's Trouble Multiplied. She's trained by Tom Hunsinger and is being ridden by Tony Noguez. Number 6, Anthony J. Randazzo's Malastride. Fred Lonnberg conditions Malastride and Tom Chapman is the jockey. And number 7 is Donald R. Disney, David A. Disney, and Stephen B. Sahadi's Augusta Mind. Augusta Mind is trained by Bob Wingfield and assistant Lisa Holmes, and the jockey Marco Castaneda. They're all in line. They're racing in the Ladyhawke Ranch Handicap. Llama Lady broke very well and is now being joined by VJ's Native and Tasteful TV on the inside. Then comes Augusta Mind, Malastride, Sweet Leader, and Trouble Multiplied. Down the backstretch, and Tasteful TV and VJ's Native are speeding on the lead. They've opened up 2.5 from Llama Lady, who's now running in 3rd position. Augusta Mind is racing in 4th, then it's Malastride, 2 to Trouble Multiplied. Sweet Leader is trailing the field 10 lengths off the lead. The quarter in 22 and 1, they move into the far turn with the favorite Tasteful TV and Ray Seville having a half-length advantage. VJ's Native is being pushed on hard to stay with Tasteful TV on the lead. They're now 3.5 clear of Llama Lady. Augusta Mind is 3 wide around that turn. Malastride saves ground in 5th and now moves up to be a joint 3rd. Then it's Trouble Multiplied and Sweet Leader. Turning for home, it's Tasteful TV in front by 1 length. VJ's Native is 2nd. Here comes Malastride putting it a run toward the rail, and Augusta Mind is next. It is still Tasteful TV on the lead. VJ's Native and Malastride still closing on the inside. Tasteful TV challenged by Malastride. Malastride's gonna get her. Malastride in an upset. And now returning to the winner's circle, the upset winner of the Ladyhawke Ranch, number 6, Anthony J. Randazzo's Malastride, a 4-year-old bay filly by Victory Stride out of Malandrina. Malastride is trained by Fred Lonnberg, winning jockey Tom Chapman. Malastride was bred in California by Mr. and Mrs. Van Rose. Number 4, Sweet Leader was 3rd. Number 7, Augusta Mind 4th. The 11th race is now official. $5 exacta, 6 and 1, $303. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for the Bayshore Juvenile Stakes. Number 1 is Judd Bigelow's Lulu Skidoo. Lulu Skidoo is trained by Leonard Krause and assistant Dorothy Krause. Tony Noguez, the jockey. Number 1A is Leonard Krause's Skidoo Sassy Pants. She's trained by Leonard Krause and assistant Dorothy Krause. Danny Bogue, the jockey. Number 1B is Bob Farinelli and Leonard Krause's Catch as Catch Can. Catch as Catch Can is trained by Leonard Krause and assistant Dorothy Krause. Carlos Arias, the jockey. Number 1C is Sevi Sousa and Wayne S. Lyle's Pappy's Petty Cash. She's trained by Leonard Krause and assistant Dorothy Krause. Steve Burns, the jockey. Number 2 is Barney E. Lear Jr.'s Second Time Away. He's trained by Bret Layne and assistant Bart Layne. Ken Lejeune, the jockey. Number 3, Adriana L. Merling's Bury the Cash. She's trained by Mark Welch, the rider Joe Meyer. Number 4, Joe Davalos Jr.'s Aranya. He's trained by Ray Thomas and is being ridden by Gary Bogue. Number 5, Violet L. Leake's Barrymore Dash. He's trained by Robert Ingebrigtsen, Gary Boulanger, the jockey. And number 7 is Alicia Chandler's Chicks Running Rocket. Chicks Running Rocket is trained by John F. Martin and assistant Shane Chipman. O.A. Martinez in the saddle. That's the field for the Bayshore Juvenile Stakes. 2 more to go into the gate. Pappy's Petty Cash and Chicks Running Rocket. They're all in line. They're off. Chicks Running Rocket broke very well from the outside and goes for the lead with Aranya, followed by Second Time Away. In between horses comes Bury the Cash. Then it is Skidoo Sassy Pants. It's Aranya, and on the inside, Second Time Away. Aranya has the lead down to the wire. Aranya, Second Time Away, battles back. It's close. Returning to the winner's circle, number 2, Barney E. Lear Jr.'s Second Time Away. A 2-year-old chestnut gelding by Cassidy Casanova at a split second away. Second Time Away is trained by Bret Layne and assistant Bart Layne, winning jockey Ken Lejeune. Second Time Away was bred in California by Blaine Schwanevelt. Ladies and gentlemen, in the winner's circle, presenting the trophy to the winning connections of the Bayshore Juvenile Stakes, is one of the most familiar figures in Bay Area racing, Mr. Art Lobato. Art Lobato, on behalf of the racing office here at the San Mateo County Fair, in the winner's circle, presenting the trophy to the winners of the Bayshore Juvenile Stakes, the connections of Second Time Away. The result is now official. The final time was 17.86 seconds. Winning $5 exacta combination 2 and 4 returns $78. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for the San Mateo County Sophomore Handicap. Number 1 is Halo Farms and Ward's Dr. Augusta. Dr. Augusta is trained by Clifford Sise Jr. Russell Baze is the jockey. Number 2 is Two Rock Wrenches, Zopalote. Zopalote is trained by Chuck Jenda and assistant Bill Patterson. Jack Cannell is aboard. Number 3, Reynaldo Parado's Conquistador Lee. Conquistador Lee is trained by Doug Utley and is being ridden by Roberto Gonzalez. Number 4 is Frank L. and Phyllis Gaunt's Fly Fast. He's trained by Jeff Faulkner. Dale Baze is in the saddle. And number 5 is Harris Farms Incorporated and Sujimoto's Japan Plan. Greg Gilchrist trains Japan Plan with assistant Gina Giles and the pilot Randy Shack. They're all in line. They're racing in the San Mateo County Sophomore Handicap. Zopalote came away the best, going right for the early lead. Conquistador Lee, Fly Fast, and Japan Plan next. The favorite Dr. Augusta came away last and is now being hustled up on the inside. Down the backstretch, and Jack Cannell and Zopalote lead the way by a length and a half. Now Dr. Augusta moves through on the inside to take over second. Right there is Fly Fast. Japan Plan is next. Conquistador Lee had to take up and is now trailing the field. The opening quarter in 22 flat. They move into the far turn with Zopalote in front now by 3. Japan Plan is second by a head. Dr. Augusta third at the rail. Fly Fast is right there, and Conquistador Lee can't keep up. They're at the quarter pole in the San Mateo County Sophomore, and Zopalote is the leader. Racing in second is Dr. Augusta, now angling off the rail to make a run. Fly Fast is next in Japan Plan. Jack Cannell going to work on Zopalote. Russell Baze and Dr. Augusta moving alongside, and Fly Fast and Dale Baze in the center of the track. Now Dr. Augusta has taken the lead from Zopalote and edges clear. Fly Fast gets up for second. Dr. Augusta on top. Returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the San Mateo County Sophomore Handicap, number 1, Halo Farms and Ward's Dr. Augusta. A 3-year-old brown colt by Zeeskite at a Fun Finder. Dr. Augusta is trained by Clifford Sise Jr., winning jockey Russell Baze. Dr. Augusta was bred in California by Halo Farms. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for the Lady Morvich Handicap. Number 1 is Robert S. Folsom's Casey's Romance. Casey's Romance is trained by Richard Mandela and subtrainer Jim Hilling. The jockey Gary Boulanger. Number 2 is Irvloo Stables' Paula Revere. Paula Revere is trained by Ron McAnally and subtrainer Richard Lewis. Tom Chapman is the jockey. Number 3, Paletti Racing Stables, Love Avey. Love Avey is trained by Lonnie Arterburn and assistant Barb Palmer. The jockey, Russell Baze. Number 4, Silky Green Incorporated's Take Me Out. Take Me Out hails from the Steve Mayotte barn, along with assistant Jay Warhol. In the irons is Soyoshi Tanaka. Number 5 is Tres Vites Duduce. Duduce is trained by John Jacobs, and the jockey is Dudley Jacobs. Number 6, Darley Stud Management Company Limited's Crystal Gazing. She's trained by Neil Drysdale and subtrainer Jim Hilling. The jockey, Marco Castaneda. And number 7 is Golden Eagle Farms Art College. Art College is trained by Fordell Fierce, and Randy Schacht is in the saddle. They're all in line. They're racing in the Lady Morvich Handicap. Came away to a very good start. Love Avey goes out for the early lead. Duduce is out second. Then comes Art College on the far outside. They're followed by Take Me Out. Then comes Paula Revere at the rail. Casey's Romance and Crystal Gazing trail the field early on. Past the stands for the first time, it's Love Avey and Duduce together on the lead. Love Avey on the rail, Duduce on the outside. They're battling for early command. Length and a half farther back in Art College, 3 wide, takes over third position. Take Me Out is next. Then comes Paula Revere in 5th position. It's another 4 lengths farther back to Casey's Romance, and Crystal Gazing is the trailer, 10 lengths off the lead. They're walking up front. 26-2 was the opening quarter, and now the pressure is being put on by Love Avey. Duduce is still a narrow leader. Love Avey right alongside. Art College is 3 wide. Paula Revere is next. Then comes Take Me Out, who's just a length and a half off the lead, and the favorites are still behind Casey's Romance and Crystal Gazing. Heading into the far turn, they went past the half and 49 flat. Certainly the pace quickens as they head around that turn, and now Paula Revere goes up on the outside to take a narrow lead. Art College is second. Then comes Love Avey, who had to steady a bit. Take Me Out is next. Crystal Gazing moving up on the outside. Then it's Casey's Romance, and Duduce has dropped out of contention. At the top of the stretch, it's Paula Revere in front. Art College racing in second. 2 back to Love Avey third. Crystal Gazing in the center of the track. Then it's Take Me Out and Casey's Romance. It's Paula Revere on top. Art College on the inside second. Love Avey putting in a late run, and then it's Crystal Gazing. Paula Revere's gonna beat them. Paula Revere wins the Lady Morvich. And now returning to the winner's circle, the victress of the Lady Morvich Handicap, number 2, Hervlew Stables, Paula Revere. A 4-year-old brown filly by Caveat out of Doty. Paula Revere is trained by Ron McAnally and subtrainer Richard Lewis, winning jockey Tom Chapman. Paula Revere was bred in Maryland by Rye Hill Farm. Place photograph coming up. 3, Love Avey, second. 6, Crystal Gazing, third. And 7, Art College, fourth. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. There has been an objection in this race. Jockey Russell Baze aboard number 3, Love Avey, who finished second, has lodged a claim of foul against jockey Tom Chapman aboard the unofficial winner, number 2, Paula Revere. The second horse against the winner, a claim of foul. Please hold all tickets until the result is official. Here is the field for the San Mateo Stakes. Number 1 is Dwayne B. Mason Sr.'s Hot Bid. Hot Bid is trained by Betty Whalen and assistant Dick Whalen. Steve Burns is the jockey. Number 2, Jamie H. Gomez is Really High. He's trained by John F. Mickey Martin and assistant Shane Chipman. Gary Bogue is in the saddle. Number 3, Robert J. Hudspeth's Can You Keep a Secret? Can You Keep a Secret is trained by Clemente Hurtado. Ken Lejeune is the rider. Number 4, Kim A. Warchow's Make It Known. Make It Known is trained by John Warchow and assistant Terry Oliver. Jack Kennell is the pilot. Number 5, Garland O. Shelton's Sail On Super. He's trained by H.L. Hooper and is being ridden by Gary Boulanger. That's the field for the San Mateo Stakes, 8 minutes to post. 2 more to go into the gate. Make It Known and Sail On Super. They're all in line. They're off. Make It Known stumbled at the start. Really High is going to the front. Hot Bid on the inside. Can You Keep a Secret and Sail On Super? Then it's Make It Known. It's Really High on the lead. On the outside, Sail On Super. Then it's Hot Bid coming to the wire. It's Really High. Returning to the winner's circle, number 2, Jamie H. Gomez is Really High. A 5-year-old brown gelding by Anna High out of Carolot. Really High is trained by John F. Mickey Martin and assistant Shane Chipman, winning jockey Gary Bogue. Really High was bred in Texas by Christine Bissett. Number 5, Sail On Super was second. Number 1, Hot Bid was third. And number 3, Can You Keep a Secret finished fourth. The result of the 12th race is now official. $5 exacta, 2 and 5, $53. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for the San Mateo Marathon Stakes. Number 1 is Jay Sutherland and William C. Thompson's Sir Zevi Strauss. Sir Zevi Strauss is trained by Dean Gallo. Ken Lejeune is the jockey. Number 2, Dick and Betty Whalen's Sailin' Whalen. Sailin' Whalen is trained by Betty Whalen and assistant Dick Whalen. The jockey Steve Burns. Number 3, Ladies Night Out's Wine Sipper. Wine Sipper is trained by Jim Stuckenberg and assistant Ron Ellers. Danny Bogue is the jockey. Number 4 is Robert J. Restaino's Easy Blur. Easy Blur is trained by John F. Mickey Martin and assistant Shane Chipman. The jockey Gary Bogue. And number 5 is Claudine D. Mollick's Stellar Trucks. He's trained by Harry Nelson and assistant Colleen Hartford. The jockey Steve Gomez. That's the field for the San Mateo Marathon Stakes. 6 minutes to post. They're all in line. They're off. Sir Zevi Strauss is going to the front. Sailin' Whalen is out second. Then it's Stellar Trucks moving up after the lead from the far outside. Wine Sipper is next, and Easy Blur trails them. Moving around the far turn in, Sir Zevi Strauss is joined by Stellar Trucks on the lead. These two are battling on the front end. Another 2 lengths farther back to Wine Sipper, going wide around that turn. Sailin' Whalen saves ground, and Easy Blur angles to the inside. Down the stretch, it's Stellar Trucks on the outside, and Sir Zevi Strauss at the rail. They're still going at it. Easy Blur on the inside, then it's Wine Sipper and Sailin' Whalen. Stellar Trucks on the outside. Sir Zevi Strauss at the rail, still together with Easy Blur third. It's Stellar Trucks and Sir Zevi Strauss. Here's the finish. Bob of ahead, maybe Sir Zevi Strauss. Number 1, Sir Zevi Strauss is the winner. 5, Stellar Truck second. 4, Easy Blur third. And 2, Sailin' Whalen fourth. Returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the San Mateo Marathon Stakes, number 1, Jay Sutherland and Willem C. Thompson's Sir Zevi Strauss. A 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Sir Cashinova out of Synchro Sept. Sir Zevi Strauss is trained by Dean Gallo, winning jockey Ken Lejeune. Sir Zevi Strauss was bred in Utah by Janice Spencer. The final time was 45.12 seconds. The 5th race is now official. $5 exacta 1 and 5, $33. Matean Handicap. Number 1 is Charles Sella's Fanatic Boy. Fanatic Boy is trained by Ron McAnally and subtrainer Richard Lewis. Tom Chapman is the jockey. Number 2, Betty E.W. and Judy Johnston's Sounds Fabulous. Sounds Fabulous is trained by Don Warren, and Ron Warren is the jockey. Number 3, Mr. and Mrs. Robert H. Walters' Charts. Charts is trained by Noble Hay III and is being ridden by Gary Boulanger. Number 4, Evergreen Farms' Athenia Green. Athenia Green is trained by Jeff Bondi and assistant Tommy Nelson. Russell Baze is the jockey. Scratch number 5, Lord Joe, and number 6 is Howard Stables' Macalea. Jack Utley is the trainer. Marco Castaneda is the jockey. Post time for the San Matean Handicap in 9 minutes. Going Athenia Green, and now Macalea will complete the lineup. They're all in line. They're racing in the San Matean Handicap. A brief stumble by Athenia Green, and Charts goes right for the lead. Sounds Fabulous is next. Athenia Green and Macalea now being sent up on the outside to challenge Charts on the lead. Fanatic Boy trails the field. They're moving into the clubhouse turn now, and Charts leads the way by a length and a half. Macalea on the outside is second by a half length. Athenia Green is following in third. Then it Sounds Fabulous. Fanatic Boy now finds himself 9 lengths from the lead. 3/4 of a mile to run. The opening quarter, 23 seconds flat, and it is Charts and Gary Boulanger on the lead. Charts is 1 length ahead of Macalea. Other 2.5 to Athenia Green, followed by Sounds Fabulous in 4th position, 5 lengths off the lead. 3.5 in front of Fanatic Boy. Moving to the half-mile pole, and Charts continues to set the pace. The half and 46 flat, a very even pace here as Charts leads it in hand by 1.5 lengths. Macalea continues to track that leader in second. Ron Warren sending Sounds Fabulous through an opening on the inside. Athenia Green is starting to kick it in now. Athenia Green setting sail after Charts with 3 furlongs to run, and Fanatic Boy has trailed them all the way. Here's the run to the quarter pole. It is Charts, Athenia Green, and Macalea, and these 3 are together on the lead. Sounds Fabulous next, and Fanatic Boy. At the top of the stretch in the San Matean Handicap, Gary Boulanger going to the whip on Charts. Russell Baze and Athenia Green. Macalea between horses. Sounds Fabulous and Fanatic Boy. Now Athenia Green has taken the lead, and Macalea is running with them. Then comes Charts on the rail. Athenia Green is too good. Athenia Green wins the San Matean. Charts second. Macalea third. Fanatic Boy fourth, and Sounds Fabulous fifth. And now returning to the winner's circle, the victor of the San Matean Handicap, number 4, Evergreen Farms, Athenia Green. A 6-year-old chestnut gelding by Green Dancer out of Athenia. Athenia Green is trained by Jeff Bundy and assistant Tommy Nelson. Winning jockey Russell Baze. Athenia Green was bred in England by Kentucky Heritage 2. Number 3, Charts, was second. Number 6, Macalea, third. And number 1, Fanatic Boy, finished fourth. The result of the San Matean Handicap is official. $5 exacta, 4 and 3, $41. In the pick 6, 5 of 6 returns $26,362.80. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for the Appaloosa, California bred futurity. Number 1 is Edward C. Allred's April JJ. April JJ is trained by Don Collins and assistant Jelena Pike. Roberto Gonzalez is the jockey. Number 1A is Edward C. Allred's Gina Luck. Gina Luck is trained by Don Collins and Jelena Pike. Dale Baze in the saddle. Number 1C is Edward Allred's JJ Bob, trained by Don Collins and Jelena Pike with Russell Baze. Number 1D is Edward Allred's J.J. Can, trained by Don Collins and Jelena Pike. Carlos Arias up. Number 2, Verdu Gregory's K-Jack G. Rito Castellanos the trainer, Jack Cannell the rider. Number 3 is Pauline Walker's True Pleasure. He's trained by Van Walker and assistant Justin Walker. Ken Tohill the jockey. Number 4, Alan or Barry Crutchfield's A.B. Truckle DPM. A.B. Truckle DPM is trained by Ray Thomas. Ken Lejeune is the jockey. Number 5, Ken or Barbara Arnold's Just Like Bubbles. She's trained by Rito Castellanos, the rider Paul Nicolo. And number 6 is Harry Nelson's First Crowning. First Crowning is trained by Harry Nelson and assistant Colleen Hartford, and Gary Boulanger is in the saddle. That's the field for the Appaloosa California Bred Futurity. 2 more to go into the gate. J.J. Can and First Crowning. They're all in line. True Pleasure acting up a bit. Still acting up in the gate. Settled down. They're racing in the Appaloosa California Bred Futurity. April JJ is going to the front. JJ Bob is out second. Then comes K-Jack G on the inside, followed by Gina Luck and JJ Can. AB Trunkle, DPM, True Pleasure next, First Crowning, and the trailer is Just Like Bubbles. Heading around the far turn, it's JJ Bob on the lead, April JJ second, JJ Can third, K-Jack G fourth on the rail, followed by Gina Luck in fifth position. First Crowning, AB Truckle, DPM. True Pleasure is next, and Just Like Bubbles, they're turning for home. They have to catch JJ Bob, and here comes JJ Can on the outside. April JJ is third, and K-Jack G is fourth. Past the 16th pole, JJ Bob has the lead. JJ Can second, and April JJ third, then First Crowning. It's JJ Bob on top. Number 6, First Crowning, finished third. Number 1, April JJ, fourth. Returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the Appaloosa California Bred Futurity, number 1C, Edward C. Allred's JJ Bob, a 2-year-old bay gelding by Genio JJ out of Bobbing Row. JJ Bob is trained by Don Collins and assistant Jelena Pike. Winning jockey Russell Baze, his third winner of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle, presenting a belt buckle on behalf of the Cal Western Appaloosas is Mr. Art Labato. To the winning connections of today's Appaloosa California Bred Futurity, Art Labato in the winner's circle for the presentation. The result is official. Winning exacta combination 1 and 6, $12.50. The 13th race is up next. Exacta and trifecta wagering offered.